Yo, what's up? It's been a minute. A little bit of a life update, I guess. Still in PA school. We're at the tail end of our didactic part of physician assistant school. So hopefully we'll start our clinical rotations in August. We've got a couple of exams and finals and all that good stuff still coming up, so that's scary to think about. But yeah, so we've made it into the spring, or I guess the second summer semester, and then yeah, we start didactic next semester, which is pretty exciting. I don't know why I said didactic. We start clinicals next month, basically, which is just crazy to think that we're going to be practicing medicine on folks in our community, which is mind-boggling to say the least. Yeah, I feel like I've been missing something on the creative aspect of stuff. For those of you who know, I'm a photographer, or was a photographer during my undergraduate years at Purdue University, and also just in general throughout life. I've done engagement shoots, I've done grad shoots, I've done senior sessions, whatever you want to call them, couples photo shoots as well. So I've done a lot of photo shoots, and I haven't been able to kind of engage that photography aspect of what I like to do, and that's what this video is kind of going to be about, because I've got something over here that's going to kind of help with that. So I'll get into that in a sec. I've just felt like I've been missing something in terms of the creative aspect of things. I want to travel. I want to travel so bad. I want to carry something that's easy and portable, and something that I can carry with me to travel, to take really good high quality photos and stuff like that, so I can begin to hopefully just share those more often. The more streamlined we can make this process, the easier it is going to be for me to make photos, but also post photos and share photos and stuff like that too. That's where this thing that I've got over here comes in. So let's get into that. Oh, that's the wrong way. Yeah, look at that wide. See, I like this little video camera thing that I've got going on. We got this box, and we're gonna open it from this side because there's no revealing information on this side. So let's do that, which means the package itself is probably gonna be upside down. Oh my gosh, it came in the box? I was not expecting that. Wow. Well, that's a freaking big surprise, but I'll take it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. It is. There's no sensitive information, is there? No, there's not. The Ricoh GR4 HDF. For those of you who know, if you guys are into photography, you guys know about this camera. And it's a very specific type of camera that I'm hoping will allow me to not only just take it with me to take awesome, amazing photos. I'm currently doing an unboxing. Oh, look at it. Dude, this is like a brand new, so I bought this on eBay. It's used, but the packaging and everything is just solid. I was not expecting that, so it's a good surprise. We'll take that. As you can see, look how big this thing is. It's teeny. It's teeny tiny. Where's my phone? Let me grab my phone wherever it is. One moment. All right, we're back. Thing's teeny tiny. So comparing this to my phone's pretty big. I mean, it's thicker for sure. Let's take it out. She looks in fantastic condition too. Wow. So here she is. Here is the GR4 HDF version. Here it is next to my phone. Like it's teeny. It's so small. Like I said, a little bit thicker, but really not by much. I mean, here's my wallet, and it's like just about the same size as my wallet. And this is a tiny wallet that just sticks to my phone. So super small camera. And I wanted to get, sorry, I've been staring at him over there. But yeah, I wanted to get something small and portable that is a fantastic camera for taking photos, basically taking it about and just using it throughout my day. So I wanted to get something that was going to be easier to use in terms of just storage and being able to throw this in my pocket and go on a little photo shoot if I wanted to. Also, I've got a trip coming up through my physician assistant program where I'm going to be going out of the country for the very first time, and I'd like something to be able to take some really cool photos of. I think it's going to be a fun addition to my camera collection. I'm shooting this video on a Canon V1, so it's mainly for like videos and stuff like that. Let's make it a little more personal. We can zoom in a little bit. But yeah, so I wanted to get something that is just super portable, does not take up a lot of space in terms of what I'll have to be bringing on that trip. And in general just is going to be a fun camera to play with, because this thing has an APS-C size sensor. For those of you who again are in photography know that is a really good size for this type of size of camera. That's a really big sensor, so it's really nice to have that in here. There's film simulation things that you can do on it, and as somebody who really likes the look of film, I'll be able to kind of do that on this camera as well. So I'm super stoked about that. Furthermore, we've got some accessories for that. First of all, the big thing is an extra battery. So I think, oh, wait a minute. See, I got scared there because I was like, oh, this thing does not come with a battery. There's nothing in there. The box is freaking packed again, like this thing is brand spanking new. This wasn't supposed to be packed like this. They literally just said it was gonna come with the camera, the battery, and the hand strap. But I see a cord in here. They did good. I like, whoever I bought this from, props to them. But yeah, so we got 2 batteries basically, because also for those of you who might know, again, I keep referencing photographers and stuff like that, but you know that this camera is not good in terms of battery life. It just does not last a full day, especially if you're taking it out and trying to use it a bunch. Unless you're turning it off and on and off and on constantly, it just doesn't last a full day. So I would rather not take the chance and go ahead and grab a second battery. So that's what I did. That was the first purchase that I got in terms of accessories for this thing. Here's the little hand strap, I guess, that you can use for it, which is sick. But yeah, that was one of the accessories that I got. The next thing that I got, and I'm not gonna really open this right now, but are SD cards. The one downside with this camera that I've noticed from other people is that it comes, or that you have to use micro SD cards. I am not a fan of micro SD cards by any means. That was kind of a letdown when I found out that for whatever reason, this new version, which I think came out last year, this is 2026 when I'm recording this. What is today? Today is July 10th. So yeah, for whatever reason, they have to take micro SD cards, which really sucks. It really bums me out. There's ways to like transfer photos, I guess, to your phone. I'll have to look into that because I've also heard some issues with that. So we'll have to see how that goes. But so yeah, we got the dual pack for micro SD cards so we can store them. The good thing about this camera though is that there is storage built into it. So I think there's like 50 some odd gigabytes or something like that of storage. So that's plenty, honestly, for like a full day of shooting if that's really what you wanted. Oh, here's the box for the battery. The next accessory that I got was this. So this is just a simple lens cap. We can go ahead and open it, why not? So here it is. Offers a little bit of protection for the camera because the camera itself does not have, oh look, looking at me, little pack of candy there. So yes, we got a metal lens cap that should, I believe, you just take the ring off of this. I was wrong. You don't take that thing off. That's for other accessories I get. But you get a lens cap, or I had to buy this separately from, I think, JJC, which is a good, yeah, JJC, they're known for making camera accessories and stuff like that too. This just protects it, so when it's shuffling around in my pocket, it takes, you know, it protects it a little bit more, so got that. It's kind of difficult to take off, so I know it's not gonna just fall off, which is fantastic. So the next accessory that I don't actually have with me because I haven't purchased it yet, but the next thing that I would like to get is a UV filter to put on the top of it. It sits right on the top of it, and that's because when you turn this camera on and off, for whatever reason, they don't have any really good protection. There's also no weather sealing, which is a big downside of this camera. So I can't really shoot this in rain. I would be scared to, because if water gets into, let's see, I mean, let's turn this on for the first time. Wow, got the neato menu. Okay, well, it's making me set it up right now, so I'm not gonna do it right now. Less than 1,000 photos have been taken on this thing. That's sick. Less than 1,000 photos. Back to it. The next thing that I wanted to get was that UV filter, and the reason for that is because as you're opening it and closing it, it has a little bit of a vacuum effect to the lens, and when that happens, it can cause dust to get inside, and there's not really any good protection for that, which is the big downside. So that's what this is kind of trying to prevent a little bit, just an extra level of protection, but for the most part, I want to get that UV filter because it's going to make this thing last a lot longer. It's going to look a little goofy, but that's fine. I would rather have a goofy looking camera that works and is effective than not have that. Yes, so that's something that I have. The next thing that I also got, which I'm not going to install right now, but is a screen protector. So this thing, also from JJC, is going to go onto the back of this camera. Doing that screen protector, just again, increasing that longevity, protecting the actual back screen from scratches and stuff like that too. So that is a necessary addition. And we have another little thing that we got for this camera. So this one's gonna be a little bit more fun for you all, I hope. For those of you who like photography, I feel like I've said that I don't know how many times in this one video. But this one's gonna be kind of a fun one, I think, for those who like to watch videos for photography content. So this is the Ulanzi what do you call this? Waist level viewfinder. It's a little bit bigger than I would have liked. So this kind of defeats the purpose of it being like pocketable, because it's not gonna be pocketable if I take this or put this on. But it'll be a neat addition to put on the camera, which I already went ahead and installed the screen protector. I don't know if you can truly see that. It's got a little viewfinder right here. I'm in the way. Got a little viewfinder right there at the front that would be used to show through the top what it sees. So throw that on real quick. So it just goes in the hot chute, same as basically every other thing that I've got. Just sits on the top and it looks the same direction as the camera does. Then you just pop open the top and then it allows you to see what the viewfinder is seeing. So you can kind of see what scenes, oh that's sick, that's really cool. You can kind of see what it looks at. So like, here's my hand. And you can kind of see that. So it's just a more cool way to see, I guess, POV photography stuff. So if I'm taking a photo of something that's really cool, I can take a picture of it and then, yeah, I think it'll be just kind of neat to share with everybody. So obviously this looks kind of ridiculous. You're like, what the heck is that? So yes, it looks a little goofy, but that's okay. Purpose is the same. It is all just for allowing me to capture what I'm capturing, so that way hopefully I can share that with you all. A little bit of a neat one. I have heard some bad things about these little flipper things. I guess they like to fail. Hopefully that isn't the case. It's just held together with a magnet. It's a little bit more of a fun accessory that I got as well. And then my last one is going to be something that I might use occasionally, maybe not all of the time. One thing that you also notice with this camera is that there's not a viewfinder. There's no viewfinder where you can like look into it to take pictures or know what you're looking for. And that's what this is for. So this is a 28mm viewfinder. It's just an optical viewfinder, so it's not electronic or anything like that. It doesn't plug into the camera, but it looks in great condition. And you just throw this on the top of the camera. It's supposed to look like that. So yes, it captures things in the 28mm focal length. So that is important because if you're shooting things, you want to know what's in frame and what's not. It's a little bit better than just, I guess, looking at the camera like this. We have it if we need it, and that's what's important. This is the tool that is basically going to help me be a little bit more creative and have some type of outlet for just taking photos on the day, capturing daily life things, just regular moments of life, and again, also for travel and things like that too. So I'm super excited to use this thing, take it out, take some photos with it. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be super fun to like kind of learn the ins and outs, and again, just shooting really cool things, hopefully more often than I have been. That is pretty much today's video. I just wanted to share that and kind of set that goal for myself as I move forward in my PA curriculum, but also in my hopefully creative endeavor. If you guys have any questions or comments that you want to put down below, I'd love to hear what you guys think about the Ricoh GR4 HDF camera, about any of the accessories that I got. If you have any recommendations or even film recipes or anything like that as well, as you're watching this video, please let me know. And yeah, I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.